Blessings. Blessed rising. Beautiful rising. Welcome to our Black August meditation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience, for your commitment, your devotion, and of course your presence. If it's your first time here, our Black August meditation is in honor of Black August, which is an annual commemoration of all the Black freedom fighters and political prisoners who were part of the Black Liberation Front and movement. We honor August because it is a time where there has been so many different significant occurrences in the Black Liberation Movement. And it's also astronomically significant with different alignments that even before colonialism and imperialism that our ancestors acknowledged as very sacred alignments and moments. So we're here present in reverence, in respect and reflection of the warrior spirit, of the energy of transition, the energy of release, the energy of rebirth. All of that is stirring with us in this energy right now. So I invite you to take a few deep, intentional breaths, inhaling into the nostrils and exhaling out of the mouth. Giving yourself permission to audibly release and hear yourself exhale. Again, inhaling through the mouth, bringing and pulling your energy in from anywhere that you are spread, and exhaling, releasing anything that's not yours, making space to pull your energy in. Bringing yourself in from wherever you were before our practice today, before arriving here. And releasing anything stagnant, outworn, anything that's not serving the intention that you're calling into this space. And continue to give yourself those clearing breaths as much as you need. Continue to prepare your space for whatever it is that you need, or with whatever it is that you need, to make the space feel sacred, to have the energy and the senses that you desire to have. If that's some incense, if it's a candle, if it's some stones or other sacred items, whatever you want to have with you for our meditation today. Make sure you have some water or some tea or something to stay hydrated. Today I feel guided to take us back into the womb space. I feel guided to take us back into the womb space. But I'm also going to bring in the sound bowl. I feel to bring the sound bowl. When we first started our meditations, we were using the sound bowls pretty consistently. And I feel today to bring in that ally, that support. And we're going to use the grounding sound bowl that is aligned with our root, Arit. which is our root chakra. Arit is the Meruneter word, the Kemetic term for chakra or energy center. And our root energy center is where we get our sense of stability, of safety, of clarity in the grounded expression of our material reality. It is where we connect with this physical world, with our connections and relationships to others, the impact of our environment and what it has on us. So as we go into the meditation and feel the tuning of the sound bowl with the intention of safety and security and stability within your body, within yourself, I invite you to listen to your body, to feel and take note of any sensations and information or data that your body is communicating to you about your connection to your physical environment, your survival, your needs, what you can do, what you can feel, what you can think to create more security and safety and stability within yourself and within your body. Okay? So again, everything is by invitation, honoring and recognizing the sovereignty and the autonomy that you have in your body. Listen to your body. Trust your breath to guide you. Ashe. I know sometimes the sound doesn't fully travel, but we're in trust that the frequency still permits and reaches you. So just relax. Find yourself present in your body wherever you need to be. Wherever you feel fully relaxed. In whatever posture, relaxing your shoulders, melting yourself into the mat. If you can, lay. I invite you to lay so you can fully just be in receptivity and calmness and relaxation, in tranquility, to just receive the wisdom of your body. Breathing and allowing your body to guide you. Bring it closer here for us. Taking nice, deep, gentle breaths. Connecting with the body. Tuning into the wisdom of the body. Taking a moment of stillness to integrate. To feel, to hold. To ask yourself, what is the body communicating right now? We are in a very beautiful transit right now, astrologically, that I'll share with you a little bit about to help you to deepen into this meditation and to the energy that is indwelling within you. As above, so below. What is happening in the stars is connected to the earth, to the land, to our bodies. Right now we have a very beneficial connection known as a trine that is happening with Ra, the sun that has just newly entered into Ast, which is the star sign known as Virgo in the Greek interpretation. Ast is the maiden and the mother. Ast represents the sacred feminine energy, the light expressions of the feminine energy. It is meticulous energy. It is detail oriented. It is critical. It is the expression of us at our best. And it is having a beautiful, beneficial trine to Chiron, which is symbolized as the wounded healer. Chiron is a centaur in its mythology, which comes from a more modern state. It's a minor planet or an asteroid. So those energies were more recently discovered, and thus their stories are more connected to the expressions that humanity are experiencing right now. And it recognizes that there are certain wounds that will never heal. And the purpose of the wound is to turn it into wisdom, for it to be a well to draw from and to heal others, because Chiron is a healer. Now Chiron's a centaur as well, so Chiron is also half animal, or half, well, humans are animals, but half horse, half human. And all of this symbolism is just to express the way that the energy shows up, right? When you think of the horse, you can think of a very powerful, majestic, strong animal, right? So just having that expression with it. Chiron is in Api, which is the bull, also known as Taurus in the Greek interpretation. And when we think about the bull energy, it's fixed earth sign. It's an expression of the physical world that doesn't necessarily want to move, but it's in connection right now with us, which is a mutable, adaptable earth energy. So they bring together the ability for us to get more connected to our body, to slow down, to feel what our nervous system really needs, to connect with what the body is truly feeling, and to be present with the body. So that's why I really want us to take this space in this moment to really receive what your body is communicating to you. It's very important right now, so that you can be informed by that in the next few days and give yourself what your body needs. It is likely that there is something that you may be depleted in, something that your body really needs, that you want to be aware of, that you want to give yourself. You may be running on fumes. We've been moving through very intense energies. So this is a really important, welcomed energy for grounding and connecting with the body through everything we've been moving through and driving through. So I'm going to bring us into this root energy again. Just trusting your body here and trusting your breath. Asking your body what it needs and trusting your breath to guide you into the answer. Trusting your intuitive knowing, your intuitive connection to your body. Breathing. Engaging with your first eye or your third eye, bringing your gaze in between your eyebrows and the center of your forehead, relaxing the body and the senses so that whatever you need can arise. Trusting whatever you see, trusting what the body is communicating about your needs. Remembering that you have everything that you need inside of you and around you. Remembering that you get everything you need before you need it, if you need it. So receiving from the body direction and connection. Breathing with gratitude, gratitude to the body, gratitude to the mind for interpreting the body's needs. Gratitude for your presence and connection and trust. Just taking a moment of stillness and breath to fully receive that guidance from the body. Giving thanks, allowing yourself to come into the space, pulling your attention from the body into the space around you, opening your eyes, taking in the colors, the smells, looking at your body. Grounding yourself in where you are, calling your full presence, calling your full spirit into your body. To occupy your space. Exhaling with every breath. Anything you can release to make more space. And with your inhales, pulling your spirit into your body. Adjusting yourself however you need to transition into our next practice, to close our meditation for today. A good posture could be for you to be on your knees if that is comfortable for you, and just have your bum sitting on your heels. You can have your toes tucked or untucked, whatever feels comfortable for you. Giving yourself a nice gentle curve in your spine. I invite you to take the palms of your hands and kind of bring it to your waist so that you can go to your lower back with your thumb. And I just invite you to massage into your lower back, right? Bringing energy and attention into the root area, going as low into your tailbone as you can, whatever feels good for you. Just bringing some gentle touch to the body, some nourishment through touch, nurturing that space of the root, giving gratitude for the simple needs that we have that are met in this moment, for trust in the abundance of this planet, in the abundance of nature to provide for our needs, with openness and receptivity to receive our needs. Ashe. So I invite you to place if you're in this posture, you can place your palms on your knees. Even if you're laying or however you're positioned, you can place your palms over your knees. We're going to do a few spinal flexes with your jed or your backbone, where we're going to curve and then do a few pelvic tilts where your pelvic bone is thrusting forward. So essentially, we're going to be curving and extending and opening. So the chest and the heart is open, the head is lifted, and then on the exhale, curving in, bringing chin to chest, inhaling, opening up, and exhaling, curving in, inhaling, opening up, and exhaling, curving in, inhaling, and exhaling. And just do this here at your own pace, just waking up the spine, the jed, where we have our stability, the backbone of Asar, complement of Ast, right? Just to share a little bit about the mythology. Asar is the sacred masculine principle and force of nature that brings balance. It is the complementary energy of Ast. So just bringing in and awakening our inner stability and the activity of the body that brings stability, that brings safety. Inhaling, opening up, remembering an open heart is a safe heart. And exhaling, curving in, bringing in whatever you need with your inhales. And exhaling, making space. And just slow yourself down or continue moving in that cycle if you feel that you still need that. If not, you can slow down, relax yourself. I do invite you to lay relax, dropping into the breath with more intention, with direction and trust coming into the darkness as you close your eyes. Remember, it's all an invitation to come into the womb, trusting the womb that we all came from, this beautiful darkness, this primordial water, where all of our needs are met, where all our potential lives, where we can be held in our truth, with every part of us that is worthy of love is honored. Releasing with your exhales any judgment, any shame, any guilt, any pain. Inhaling into more trust of that darkness, of whatever chaos is lifting in the eternal space, in the unknown, in the mystery of life. Knowing and trusting that this darkness, this womb, is also where we can be held in our fullness with all of our darkness. It is the space in the cosmos where there's room for light to be birthed. All light is birthed in the darkness. It is a space that we need for gestation. Just like a seed being sown into the darkness of the earth. That darkness, that moisture of the primordial darkness of Nu, the waters that are holding us, coming to our very beginning, coming to the need to make space. We need darkness. And in this eclipse energy, we honor the darkness. We honor the parts of us that are revealing themselves to be held, to be loved, to be transformed, to be released. Breathing into whatever is coming up for you with love. Asking your darkness for forgiveness for any way you've abandoned the parts of yourself that you've hidden. Holding trust for the parts of us that we're witnessing right now in this energy. And with gratitude and love, just breathing here. Breathing into the darkness. Trusting your breath and trusting your body to hold you. Resting, resting into the darkness, holding yourself here with stillness and trust and love. Allowing yourself to rest here. Giving gratitude for this eternal space, for its eternal presence. The darkness is always surrounding us. Even in our solar system, where we have the beautiful radiant light that nurtures our planet every day, we're still immersed in darkness, in space, in the heavens. The darkness is a part of life. It is part of our reclamation, our retrieval, our remembrance of our power. Giving gratitude for all that it holds. Releasing any villainization, any stories, any programs we have around the darkness. Trusting it as a part of nature that brings balance, that brings truth. Giving yourself a few deep, conscious exhales here. Releasing audibly. Releasing those stories. Releasing the lies. And inhaling. Settling the truth that we receive from our practice today, from our body, from the darkness. And as you feel comfortable and as you feel ready, gently opening your eyes and opening yourself back into the space that you're in. Holding yourself wherever you are. Giving gratitude for today's practice. Giving gratitude for your body for holding you and for your mind for journeying with you. For the water that you have with you, hydrating yourself. Remember to stay hydrated as you feel the pressure that comes through in the coming days to push us into growth. The pressure to make it clear for us what it is that we're releasing, leaning into it with love, remembering these practices that have been training and preparing us for release. Shay, thank you so much. Thank you for your presence here. Thank you for your trust as always. And most importantly, giving thanks and praises to the divine spirit that is indwelling within us. This great spirit, this great mystery that we're experiencing. I want to thank you for showing up today for our intention of honoring Black August. As we honor ourselves, our own warrior spirit, as we pour into ourselves, as we give ourselves more presence, to be in gratitude, to be more alive in our lives, to feel, to sense, to breathe. If you enjoyed today's practice, I invite you to like this stream. I invite you to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of our different streams. And remember that our practice is donation based. So if you have it in your heart to contribute to our Black August meditation, to support Tehuti Ma'at, this beautiful revolutionary instrument that is here to build cooperatives, to continue the initiatives that we've been carrying forward for the past decade, we invite you to make a contribution. The links are in the description so that you can make a contribution in the spirit of Ma'at, in the spirit of reciprocity. We thank you for your contributions, and we affirm that whatever you give is multiplied and returned to you. Thank you again for being here. I will again invite you to our study session on August 31st. If you are able to read Asada, an autobiography, we're going to be studying it with Dr. Regina Jennings. If you haven't watched the stream that we did for Think Asada Shakur, that stream is there on the channel, as well as the stream on the origins of Black August. If you have not watched that, please tune in. Mama Regina, who was an elder, an original Black Panther, shares with us the origins and the roots of Black August. And those are two streams that were really, really landing into the revolutionary spirit that really balances this meditative stillness and presence. It gives us the grounded political and economic orientation to the cultural connection that we're making, okay, so that we can think holistically. So I thank you again for the practice. Thank you for your trust, and I'll see you tomorrow. Power.